What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell, and let's get right into this. Cheryl Reeve and Caitlin Clark got, the win and the fever, and Caitlin Clark fans roast Team USA coach after Lynx lost to fever. So here we go. Minnesota Lynx head coach Cheryl Reeves is on the receiving end of some heavy backlash following her team's loss to Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever on Sunday. And, Reeves, who serves on the head coach of the USA women's basketball team, has faced criticism from Clark supporters following the organization's decision to leave the WNBA All-Star off the Olympic roster. Wow. With that being said, those same fans didn't hold back in criticizing Reeves, especially after the Fever took down her Lynx squad at 81-74. And this comes from a USA Olympic coach about the fans. My lord, what a sore loser. And the quote is, "You're supposed to be a professional coach. Well, your team lost today, Cheryl Reeves, and I don't know why you're the head coach of the Olympics when your deep feelings are just rude and not necessary," a social media user wrote. And she says, "I don't give two shits." Minnesota coach Cheryl Reeves jokes with a laugh, ha ha ha, with thoughts of the likely pro Indiana crowd in Minneapolis. And she adds, "I don't give one shit." So, and this is the quote that I just read. And yeah, it's one of her. And Caitlin Clark, she had 17.6 rebounds, 3 point rebounds in one of her worst offensive games, and an ankle-breaking viral highlight in front of Cheryl Reeves as she goes right past the player, referring how Clark struggled in the game, but still was able to impress as she helped Fever beat the Lynx. So, yep, again, and Cheryl Reeves didn't want Caitlin Clark on the Olympic team because she's never won in the trenches with her. Today she went into the house Maya Moore built, and no one knows who the hell Maya Moore is unless you follow the WNBA. Built and got a big dub in the trenches, a Clark supporter furthered. And yeah, she didn't want him. And they woke up a monster. Christy sides on Caitlin Clark told her after not making the Olympic team, they woke up a monster. And Cheryl Reeves is just one of the most hateful women towards Caitlin Clark in the WA, and she just lost to another social media user shared. Yep. So Coach Reeves is one of the most hateful women towards Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. Yep, she be hating. And Clark also reportedly stared down Reeves during the game, a moment that gave some satisfaction to the fans after Team USA snubbed the rookie, Fever rookie. And Caitlin Clark staring Reeves is the most G thing she could have done. Such a boss, a commenter says. Another one chimed in. Staring down Cheryl Reeves is hating like that. Gave me serotonin. Well, that's not the best game for Caitlin Clark, but she finished with 6 turnovers and went 5 for 17 from the field to 17 points and 6 assists. There's no denying that there's still victory for the Fever. And I'm going to play a little clip from Colin the Herd. So there you go. So let's see.
Terrible decision on the Olympic team. The scheduling early, even though they knew
Yep.
she was coming out and probably going to be a number one pick a year earlier,
Uh-huh.
about the time they were making schedules was ridiculous. And now Indiana's on fire. Caitlin Clark's like a 17, 8, and 6 player. She's getting better by the week. She says the right stuff at the podium. There's nothing about her you don't like. And it's like, now you made a big mistake the first time not putting her on the Olympic team. Don't double down on dumb. Get her on the team. Give us a reason to watch the Olympic women's team. You guys win gold every year. Your competition's weak. You win it every year. Give us a reason. Quadruple your television ratings with her. Promoting not only the other women on the team that could get endorsements, but promoting your sport.
Yes.
There's a reason that top movie stars and top athletes use the same 4 or 5 agents, because they can handle it. They don't get overwhelmed. Women's basketball has felt overwhelmed here. You got your Conor McGregor, your baseball. You got your Bryce Harper. You got your Messi in the MLS. You put him on TV. The whole salary cap in the MLS, it's funny. They got Messi into the MLS.
Mm-hmm.
The guy makes more than some of the teams. They figured out a way to get him into the
Yes.
MLS. They weren't precious and rigid.
So there you go, Colin. Yep. Cowherd. And that's how, it ends. So, yep. So, Cheryl Reeves. And, another thing, she's even wearing that Black Girls Rock shirt. I'm just wondering, hey, what if she wore a White Girls Rock? You'd be like, what do you mean? So, that's Cheryl Reeves. She's LGBT activist, and nothing wrong with LGBT. But when you sit here and go, rah, rah this, rah, rah that, it's going to just cause serious controversy. And the thing is, Caitlin Clark, we resonate with Caitlin Clark, She plays the game. That's why every arena sells out, because she plays the game and she does not sit here and go, woe is me, and she just pretty much talks about the game. Yep, we had, you know, we had an opening here, an opening there, and blah blah blah. Basketball, she's not talking this, politics like some of the activists in the WNBA does, and Cheryl Reeves one of them, and probably the reason why they're like, nope, Caitlin Clark is a threat. And, I guess once again, like a lot of us said, they must be allergic to money. You know, we have that NBA funding, you guys. I think the NBA should just cut them off. But what am I to say? Because they need to get seriously cut off and just try to survive on their own. And the thing is, guess what? They can't survive on their own. And just to add a note, $50 million. 50 million, even with Caitlin Clark effect, selling out every arena, they're still going to be in debt. So Cheryl Reeves doesn't want her. And we got a lot of injuries. Diana Taurasi, she's out. Who else? Even if Chelsea Gray is back, she can get hurt. Why not have Caitlin Clark? And then I would watch the Paris Olympics. I'll be watching mostly the men's basketball, but the women's basketball, we're not going to care. I might care if Australia's playing, Team USA, since I follow Aussies, basketball. But that's just a minority, which is me. Me that follow, ball in Australia and around internationally. But yeah, no one's going to care. So it is what it is. All right. So if any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. So wherever you are, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video.